All right, welcome everybody. Appreciate you tuning in to watch. I want to talk about garage prices, where they've been and where they're going. And it looks like, I don't know if I dare say it, there might be stability going forward for a little while. I have made a sort of a chart over here. We'll spin around and take a look at that and see if I can make sense of it for you folks. Hold on. I've written 2018, 19, 20, 21, and 22 years, and then the dollar amounts 15,000 all the way up to 27,000. Back in 2018, we were getting about $15,900 for a garage. We'll say right there. In starting, it's kind of when COVID kicked in. So starting at that point, prices started going up. And I don't have the exact figures, the exact dates, dollar amount, somewhere around 17 to 18. 2020 was up in the 20,000 range. 21, it seems like it jumped quite a bit more, probably close to 24,000. In 2022, let's see, so how do I define this? So currently we're at 26,900 and something dollars for a two-car. Let me explain what that includes. That's a two-car garage, 2x4 walls, 8-foot ceiling, a 6-inch concrete slab with a thickened perimeter. Includes the rebar, 2 foot on centers going both directions, tied off. Pressure treated sill plate, sill seal on the bottom between the concrete and the pressure treated plate. A double plate on the top. 512 roof trusses with a 1 foot overhang on the eaves. We also build a 1 foot overhang front and back. And then it includes vinyl siding, metal roofing, and the fascia is white coil stock. The soffits are a perforated vinyl soffit. Any J channel, F channel would be vinyl. It includes 2 steel insulated garage doors with glass, a 3068 entry door, steel entry door, and 2 windows. And labor. It includes labor. So 27,000 at that point. So you can see the graph. Isn't this fun? Okay, so at 20, we'll say 27,000 just for rounding. That's been fairly consistent, plus or minus a little, for 3 months, I would say, of 2022, which for a while I was going up in prices sometimes every other week, somewhere through here, especially here where it started to really climb. I haven't had to do that. It's been stabilized. What has happened, though, just to point this out, is lumber. So how do I graph this well? Let me pick a different color. Wood products, lumber and sheathing products dropped. From a high of plywood was $82 a sheet for 5/8 CDX. Currently it's $42. So back here it was $18. So it's 18 went up to around 82. Now somewhere probably in July of this year, sheet goods and lumber started dropping. And it's been pretty steadily dropping. However, everything else that is not lumber, not wood related, has been going up. And like garage doors, windows. Garage doors have gone from somewhere in here, they were about $700 or $800 for the standard door we use. Currently, they're about $1,100. Vinyl windows, 3 foot by 4 foot, right off the shelf in the big box stores. Back here, they were a couple $100s, $205, somewhere in there. Now they're just over $300. So they're up. An entry door, steel 3 foot entry door was $250. It's pushing $600 now. Just in the past year, those have gone up. So we're seeing these prices for the items I just mentioned. Roofing has gone skyrocketed way high. Trusses are still way up. They haven't caught on that wood is cheaper. Probably their costs, their labor costs, manufacturing costs, fuel's ridiculous, driving those up. Plus trusses we can't get for 5 or 6 weeks now. Concrete, haven't gotten a really good answer what the problem is there, whether they're short on the powder, the cement that's in the concrete, or they may be having troubles getting delivery drivers. I'm not sure. But it used to be I could call at 7 in the morning, and sometimes I could get it at 2 in the afternoon that same day. Definitely by the next day. Now it's a week to 10 days to get concrete. So that's really messing up the schedule quite a bit. So just looking at this, seeing, what do I want to draw with now? Let's see. I'll try a blue. So lumber, wood products, sheathing and lumber down. Everything else is up. Concrete took a jump back in July. Much milder. It's not a huge increase, but it just about averages out. These costs going up eliminate or even out these costs going down. So the price is pretty much staying right there. I feel pretty confident that we can maintain that through this year. I've bought enough plywood. Again, I'm so tired of stocking plywood, but it has really saved not only me, but it saved the customers a lot of money by doing that. So I'm glad we did that. Also, I have not seen an increase in my income for 2 or 3 years now. So I'm hoping that this drop will offset that a little bit. Hoping this will come down in the next few months. I don't see that it's going to exorbitantly go up, but I've said that before, and it has gone up. I'm hoping, I guess I'm just hoping that it's going to level out. It has been pretty good where we've been able, I watch it every day, where the prices are going, and it's been staying pretty steady. Lumber it's dropped. We have a current hurricane coming into Florida. I hope all those people are safe down there, but they are getting plywood and closing up their windows, so that's going to put a burden on the plywood price. We'll see how much that affects us up here in Vermont in the near future. We have a few other prospects of jobs, and so I'm just watching really closely how that's going to turn out. So that's where I think we are. Stay tuned. So we've been off this week. I've laid everybody off. We are waiting for materials. We have a site, the form's all set up. We can't get concrete until next week. We have another site that we're going to go set up in a couple of days, and I'm pretty sure that'll be the same scenario where we're going to wait another week to 10 days for concrete. Trusses, I think in another 2 weeks we'll receive the trusses for one of the jobs we're waiting on doing, because we're trying not to put walls up until we have the trusses, because they'll weather and they'll tend to warp if they get rained on. So we tried it. Once we start, we want to get the roof on and get it dried in, just to preserve the integrity of the building. Okay, so I am optimistic about this. The foliage is beautiful, and you should check out my other channel. I hate to keep plugging that, but I am having so much fun with that, especially this week because I haven't been able to work. So I've been out videoing the foliage, and it's really coming right along. See you later. Thank you.